Today I'm delighted to be joined by Prospect Resources Managing Director Sam Hosack. Sam, thanks for joining me in the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Now Sam, I'd like to start with you first. Can you tell us a little bit about you and your background?
I've been with Prospect Resources a couple of years now. Prior to that I spent around 12 years with First Quantum Minerals. They're a copper-focused and globally dispersed mining business. And they have a particular ability and have grown an expertise in bringing their own projects online. So throughout that tenure of 12 years, I got exposed to mining operations as well as early stage project development, infrastructure projects, power projects, port projects. Yeah. So tremendous diversity of experience that I think I can bring to Prospect Resources and add to the success of the Arcadia project.
Now, for those new to the Prospect Resources story, can you give us an overview of the business?
Prospect Resources is an ASX-listed battery mineral focused business. We're in Zimbabwe. We are just outside the capital city, which is Harare. And we fundamentally have two products. We're a hard rock business. We have spodumene and petalite. We spent the majority of last year focusing on bringing online those two markets. And they are different markets. One is the battery minerals market and one is the glass ceramics market. And we were able to announce late last year the updated DFS, which saw a 39% increase in our NPV10 to $710 million. And with that, an upgraded resource and reserve. And we were able to finalize the appointment of a mandated lead arranger for the project finance. So we have a clear pathway to funding, we have a great DFS, and it was a great launch pad for the beginning of 2020.
Now Sam, set the scene for us. What's the market opportunity for petalite and lithium?
That's a great question, and we've spent a lot of time looking at those two markets very carefully. I think the spodumene market's very well understood. It's a battery market, it's battery minerals conversion to hydroxides and carbonates, and it's got a lot of exposure and it's aligned to the EV uptake. So it's a new energy mineral and very much in demand in the short and long term. Petalite, however, is used not only for its lithium content, but all the associate minerals that come in the concentrate, such as alumina and silica. And they make quite a unique mix that goes into glass and glass ceramic production. And these customers are mostly in Europe as well as Asia. And they're a very different and much bigger market base, very mature, very stable. And the premiums that have been demanded by petalite are around 60+% on top of spodumene. So we've got two markets, two minerals, and a premium in there. So we're very excited about that.
Now, I wanted to touch on some of the work that Prospect Resources has been doing with the Zimbabwean Government, and I know, previously we've spoken to the Zimbabwean Minister of Mines, Winston Chitando, around a lot of the work that they're doing to commercialise the agenda for the government, with it declaring, I think, Zimbabwe is open for business. Sure. Tell me, what's the journey been like, and what are some of the key highlights or wins for Prospect Resources in the work that you're doing with the government?
Look, our relationship with the government of Zimbabwe is critical to our success, and we have currently a very strong relationship, and that's underpinned by the Honourable Minister Chitando. He's an industry individual, he's a professional, he's worked his way through the ranks, so he knows what it takes to start a mining business, and he knows what it takes to bring an investment into a country. So I absolutely believe he is really well rehearsed on what we're trying to do and what challenges we face. So every time we encounter these issues or do approach them, we have a very receptive ministry, and I think that speaks abounds about how they are open for business. On the sort of materiality of that commitment, we have been part of the Rapid Results program, which saw us and a handful of other industry projects handpicked and monitored by the president of the country and his office. So we were able to be fully permitted within a 12 to 13 month period from drilling out a reserve, and that's unprecedented in our experience. And more lately, we've been awarded the Special Economic Zone licensing, and that's gonna go a long way to bringing in financial support and investor confidence. So we are getting the support we need, and we can see that Zimbabwe is open for business.
That certainly sounds like Prospect are leading the way there. Sam, what's next for the team at Prospect Resources, and what does the next couple of months have in store?
we're very focused on project finance. That's what this project needs. And having appointed the MLA on the debt side with Afrexim, they want to put in 50% of that debt, and we know that there's strong appetite and demand for the balance of our debt. So we're very confident that underpins all the other project funding complexities and unlocks them. And then two, it also opens the investor market and the offtake market. And with our unique positioning, and certainly being what we think the most advanced battery minerals company in Africa, we're receiving a lot of attention. And late last year, we were able to sign an MOU with ROSATOM. Yeah. They're a large, shall we say, a state-owned entity in Russia. Yeah. Russia don't have their own lithium reserves and resources. So they've strategically looked at our offtake and our business, and we're under MOU to investigate and to finalise that.
Well, I think it's a great testament to the quality of the project and the business. Sam, thanks for joining me today, and best of luck, and we look forward to more updates from yourself and the team at Prospect Resources soon.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.